As part of the topics related to this section, we'll be exploring the MapReduce functions that are available as part of the core Python. We have filter and map directly out of Python. We can leverage those things without importing anything. We have functions such as reduce as part of functools. We have several other functions as part of iter tools such as group by. We'll be exploring some of those functions as we proceed further, and for that we need dataset. If you are following our course, by now you should be familiar with these two datasets, orders and odd items. In our environment, orders is in this location and odd items is in this location. If you set up in a different environment, make sure you understand the path of these datasets, orders as well as odd items. And also I just want to reiterate the structure of orders and odd items. Orders have 4 fields: order ID, order date, order customer ID, and order status. Order items have 6 fields: order item ID, order item order ID, order item product ID, order item quantity, order item subtotal, and order item product price. You can also get the details about the data types along with the names. When it comes to relationship, orders is parent dataset to order items and will contain one record per order. Each order can contain multiple items, and those items are there as part of the order items, and hence order items is child dataset to orders and can contain multiple entries for a given order item order ID. So order item order ID is the second element in order items, whereas order ID is the first element in orders. Using these two fields, they are related to each other. Now, as part of this Jupyter notebook, we'll be reading the contents from these files into collections so that they can be leveraged for further processing, and we'll be using this Jupyter notebook in other notebooks to create these collections for us, and we will be using the objects such as orders and order items for further processing as we get into the other topics. That being said, this will take care of reading the contents from this file into a string called as orders_raw, and this will take care of splitting the string called as orders_raw using line breaks such as new line characters. Orders is of type list, which will contain strings in it, and you can actually see first 10 elements in the orders. They are nothing but the records from the orders itself. You can also get number of elements from orders. It is nothing but 68,883. We can also take care of the same thing with order items also. By the end of it, order items will contain all the records from order items file, and we have 172,198 of them. You can preview how the data look like here. As our Jupyter notebook is ready, we can leverage this Jupyter notebook as part of other notebooks. We can run this using %run magic, and then we should be able to access orders as well as order items for further processing. Let's get into the other topics and understand the libraries and functions that are available to process the data in collections without writing too much of code.